We'll see how it plays out. But we're starting off on a bit of a cautious note, which was expected given the sell-off in global markets. So for the start off, the Nifty is down about 55 to 60 odd points. We're clocking levels around 19,444, 445, thereabouts. The key question is going to be, will this Friday dip get bought? It's very early, but let's see. The Bank Nifty is down about 170 odd points. That's a cut of about 0.3%. Mid-cap index also starts off a little soft. So where is the pressure? Well, a couple of pharma stocks are starting the day on the lower side. Cipla, Dr. Reddy's, Divis, these are stocks on the lower side. Bajaj Auto is seeing a little bit of profit taking as well, but just about 1%. So it's not a big slide, so to speak. ICICI Bank, Infosys, HCL Tech, TCS, these are some of the other big boys which are starting off on the lower side. Technology is weak. That's one very clear trend as things stand. On the upside, Titan is sparkling on that good Q1 update. Reliance is positive because of the Geofinance demerger moving a step forward, as we just discussed. iShares, well, I don't want to speak too soon. It's a little tiny speck of green that we're seeing on iShares after 3 days of incessant selling. But it's hardly anything. It's just 5 rupees right now. So let's see where it goes. The Nifty is trying to pull back. Largely, it's Reliance that's doing the heavy lifting. Lever and L&T are very flat. Actually, barring Reliance, nothing else is supporting right now. Reliance single-handedly is trying to power through for the bulls. Banks are yet to pick up, and IT is a big drag as we start the day, guys.
Well, the broader markets, there are a few stocks that are doing quite well. Zen Technologies, they won an order of close to 130 crores, so that stock has opened up well in the green. Shobha should come up for you in the screen. There was no volume growth, though we had the 5th quarter of record high bookings. That stock, in fact, has opened up in the green, up close to around 3% as we speak. Pre-sales was up 28%. Phoenix Mills as well. We're expecting a green tick out there. Retail consumption was up 18%. Retail collections was up close to around 18%. High occupancy as well at St. Regis and the other couple of properties that they have. So that as well gets a green tick. So well in the green. Kalyan Jewellers, well, the consolidated revenue growth for the first quarter was up 31%. And in the India operations, it was up 34%. So that stock as well, I think the initial tick was up close to 4%. It's holding in the green as well. So, Bros, as you pointed out, the government approved the draft notification to mandate the installation of AC systems in truck cabins. Flying away, 8.5%. I think the last 1 month, if I'm not mistaken, it's up close to around 40% or even more. As to DM, some reports indicate that maybe they're looking at getting a business partner, a PE, for their India business. Remember, we're waiting for the Middle East business to see a sale out there. But now these reports are indicating that maybe in the India business as well, they want to unlock some value. So let's see how this plays out for the time being. The stock is up close to around 3.5%. But on the index, the initial dip has got bought into. Sustaining this is going to be very, very crucial. The low of the day is close to around 19,450, 19,420. So we're off 30 points from the day, low point of the day. Can we hold on to this? That's going to be very, very important. Rima.
I was looking at Cipla because it opened sharply lower, but since then it's managed to trim some of its losses. There were some reports, I think Bloomberg was quoting how Cipla has recalled 6 batches of their inhaler albuterol in the United States because there was a complaint of one single inhaler where leakage was observed through the valve. So Cipla opened in the red, as you can see at 9:15. The cut was more than 1%, but since then it's recovered. It's official now, okay? So Cipla has officially, announced that they have recalled 6 batches of their inhaler albuterol. The reason the markets are actually under pressure is ICICI Bank and HDFC Bank. ICICI Bank has opened with a cut of nearly 1%. And remember, this has a nearly 8% weightage on the Nifty. And that's putting pressure even on the banking stock. ICICI Bank and even HDFC Bank is a bit subdued in trade. That's open with a cut of close to about 0.5%. There you have that contribution played. On the gaining side, Titan, Reliance is only now contributing 3 points to the up move. The drag is courtesy ICICI, HDFC Limited, and then you throw in some IT names. NBFCs are selling off, but they run up so hard last month. So M&M Financial, you've got an AU Small Finance Bank, L&T Finance Holding. So a clutch of NBFCs and some of these SFB, smaller banking names, are a bit subdued in trade. And keep your eye on Intellect Design Arena. That's opened with a cut of nearly about 2%. There was news about the companies announced it to the exchanges, how they used to run this GEM, Government E-Marketplace contract with the government. They've been doing it since 2017, but then the government asked for a fresh request for proposal. when it had to be renewed. And at that time, Intellect Design Arena submitted a bid which is higher than competition. So therefore, their GEM bid contract has now been terminated. So there will be some impact on their revenues. As of FY23, this GEM contributed 11.5% to the top line, but hardly 2% odd to the overall EBITDA. So Intellect is a bit on the back foot. But go ahead.
Rima, I just want to point out, apart from some of the IT names that you mentioned, FMCG is a very interesting trend for me. Look at Dabur. Now, Dabur came out with what seemed like a very strong first quarter update. They were sounding very, very optimistic on the rural market. The stock isn't reacting. But you have the jewelers, and that's where the buyers are gravitating, whether it's Titan on the large cap side or even Kalyan Jewelers. So very, very interesting trends. Yesterday, Marico was down because they sounded weak in terms of their first quarter update. Very interesting, very divergent trends across the FMCG/consumption universe. It's more of the discretionary consumption where the buyers seem to be, at least for the time being.